Hello everyone, Kamalam Lungelo Ngcobo, born in Nanda, Ematigwa, 30 years of age. I'm currently directing on Imbewu, which is a daily television show on ETV, and I freelance with small gigs on the side. If I get a call at Joburg to come direct something, I go up to Joburg, and currently working on my own stuff, trying to produce my own movies now. Obviously, you get to a point whereby you understand that for you to be well established as a director or as a creative, you must start by working with your own material. Well, Impucuzeko, for me, it's a school, man. It's a school, it's a home. If I were to put it in a scene, why would I say it? For me, this is just for me. Why would I say it's Kugakoko? Because, growing up, when you have both your parents, you learn, they teach you everything. But when you go back, there's always something fresh that you're gonna learn, something really profound that you're gonna learn. So my parents in this case was just purely school and university. And then when I went to Kakoko, and Kakoko gave me indlela yokuhamba to carry on the journey out of school, out of my parents' hands. So what you do now, I found in Impucuzeko, that's when it took me on, man, and showed me greener pastures, if I were to say. It gave me that. That's what it gave me. Yeah, it's a bigger platform than what other people can just look past, It has given back a lot to the community. It has given the industry in Durban bigger platforms, man. Like in each and every production that's shooting here in Durban, surely you're gonna find majority they come from Impucuzeko. So that's why I'm saying Impucuzeko Kukakoko, because Kakoko, that's where you're gonna find song is about 10 and it's all about 4. But it's close to Koko one. So that's why I'm saying Kukakoko like that. Okay. My career path, I chose it mainly because I was driven by the love of acting. And then little did I know that for you to act or for you to be a performer, you must understand the technical elements that come with it. And that's when Impucuzeko taught me, okay, for you to be a performer, you need to the technical. They're telling you they're shooting a close-up, you must know exactly what they're doing. You can't just be a performer, an actor, and you don't even know those things. So once I knew those things, then I knew, okay, from the skill that I have of acting, I can actually take my skill further on and be something different. I can act at whatever stage that I want to act now, because now I've got this background that I have, this technical background that there was never taught in school. Yes, just to top it off, man, in terms of Impucuzeko being with me all the way through in terms of stages with my growth. I can't look past the opportunity that they gave me in 2013, where they gave me an opportunity to direct my first film. The first film that I directed with Impucuzeko was called The Voice. That's the first film that I did in Impucuzeko. They really established me as continuity. They established me as a director. So my first gig as a director, I got it here with Impucuzeko. That was 2013, and you were the editor. Well, I started my workshop with Impucuzeko. Fortunate enough, I was the first class of Impucuzeko, which was 2010. 2010 October, I think. I was finishing off my 3rd year of university, and I was fortunate to hear about Impucuzeko from one of our lecturers at the time, which was called Cesar Tembu, who had some relationship with Sharon Kakora, who used to work here. Sharon came through to watch our play that we were doing for our final year. So she also explained what Impucuzeko is about. It was interesting to know that in Durban, there's actually going to be a production company that's going to be willing to train young and upcoming filmmakers. So I was very fortunate in that case, because I got to join the class between friends. No, it's actually, that's the second one that I did with Impucuzeko. The first one was Impupo. Downstairs, when you enter, you'll see that poster. So when we went to do Impupo, that's when the selections were made again. Then now they had to cut down to 2. So when they cut down to 2, I managed to make the cut to 2. So the last 2, then it was just me and Lungelo Ngcobo Studied, who's currently working in Uzalo as continuity. So we trained more on the continuity field in a bigger scale now. It's a feature film now. So we're starting to get paid a bit, you know. There was that payment that was going on now. So yeah, working now. So that's when the relationship between me and Zugo worked out more. So thanking Impucuzeko, because I wouldn't have known him if it wasn't for Impucuzeko, you understand? So the relationship grew. He enjoyed how I worked. That guy who was doing continuity at the time and that feature film was called Charles Huele. So Charles and I got along. In fact, we do kind of like look alike. He's like brothers, but except that he's Sotho when it won't start peaking, you know. We worked. We finished the feature film. Then reality strike again. What are you gonna do? Impucuzeko has done their job. They trained you. You know the job now. So what's your next step? Stayed at home for a couple of months. It's when I got a call again from Zugunotata, still connection with Impucuzeko, calling me up to Joburg to go and do a 13-part drama series. That's when I flew. That's the story. That's the story. From Impucuzeko, went straight to Joburg. Started working there in some bigger productions, man. I can mention a few names. I started working with Quizzical Pictures. I'm just gonna mention the production companies rather than the production that we did, because there's quite a few of them. Because a lot of them, actually, not even a few. There's a lot of them. I started working with Quizzical Pictures, worked with Endemol Pictures, worked with Talks Media. So it's big companies now. And then I came back home, man, and worked with Impucuzeko again. Fortunate enough, on the second run of Impucuzeko, when they were doing their second year of trainings, I had a bit of experience in the industry because I had done 2 features at the time and about 3 dramas. So I had a bit of experience in the industry in terms of continuity now. So that's when I came through as part of the lecturers who's going to be lecturing continuity. That's when I met Abantaba like Menga. That's when I met Sabelo Ndlovu. They were coming in as the second year class, and I was the previous year class, and I would experience now. I started teaching them as well, so that the industry is growing now in Durban. So now I'm working for Impucuzeko. I'm not longer just a student for Impucuzeko. So you see the stages that Impucuzeko keeps on bringing me and taking me. So they took me from just being a student, they took me the following to being a lecturer at Impucuzeko. So I got to teach and educate the others and just unpack the experience that I have of the industry, which was great. That's when then after that we did Between Friends behind us on that following year. That's when we started working with Omenga, Abo Sabelo, and Abo Banbani. A lot of guys who are in the industry right now and doing their thing. Boom, happening.